to impress you or anything, but I'm Batman. Some people will say some pretty desperate things to get a date, but just how does one get a date in the 21st century? That, my friends, is why I am here today. By the end of the day, each and every one of you will know the foolproof formula for getting a date in 2012. You might want to take some notes. When looking for a potential date, you want to choose someone who's vulnerable. Guys, a girl with a tear-streaked face is a good sign. This means that she just broke up with her boyfriend and you are the perfect shoulder to cry on. You also want to look for a girl who's wearing a dress and high heels. This way she won't be able to run away from you. After you've chosen your subject of interest, it's time to get them to agree to go out with you. Before you even approach them, you want to make sure that you are physically appealing. Ladies, remember this. Take a pound of makeup onto your face. Go tanning and put on really dark foundation so that your skin is 10 times too dark. Wear a ton of dark eye makeup and tease your hair so much that it looks like a bird nested in it. The whole point of this is to make yourself look like Snooki or JWoww. Pickup lines are always a great way to pique someone's interest, but the delivery of them is vital. Here are a few of my favorites. Hey. Your eyes are as blue as my toilet water at home. Some guy actually came up to one of my friends and tried this on her. I'm just glad her eyes weren't brown. Kiss me if I'm wrong, but isn't your name Mark? Giant polar bear. It's an icebreaker. Hi, my name's Allison. Hey, I just realized that you look a lot like my ex-boyfriend. Are your legs tired because you've been running through my mind all day? Do you have any raisins? How about a date? And let's not forget the classic, do I know you from somewhere? If this doesn't work, you can always learn their name before and then stalk them on Facebook so you pretend that you really do know them. If you've gotten this far, then I commend you. It shows that you are ready for the final step, the date itself. The first thing you have to decide is where to go. You could always do the cliche dinner and a movie. This is really popular, but at the rate that movie prices are rising today, you will quickly be spending more than you make at your shift at the local Burger King. Mini golf is a great option. It's not that expensive, and it gives the guy the chance to get close to his date. Or you could always go deface a public statue together. You know, anything that gets the two of you to really bond. There are some things to remember about what to do on the first date. Gentlemen, remember, be polite. Open the car door for her, pull out her chair at the restaurant, pay for her meal, but make sure she knows you're on a $12 budget. Ladies, if you need a reprieve, apologize and excuse yourself to the bathroom. And if the date's a real train wreck, you can always sneak out the bathroom window and make a hasty retreat. Keep the conversation interesting and make it about them. Find out the names of their parents, how many siblings they have, where and when they work, their social security number, just the basics. Remember, it's not appropriate to propose until at least the second date. Now, here are some classic moves to pull if you found that your date needs a little more oomph. Guys, we all remember this one. I am going to yawn and stretch. Casually placing my arm over her shoulder. This is sure to get you some bonus points. Or punched. And ladies, if you find that your date is quickly losing interest, then I suggest that you follow the advice of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Just bend and snap. There is one final element that is key to the date. Guys, do you remember what I said earlier about being polite? Now this is very important to remember. You should walk your date to the door after the evening is over. But there's something very important to keep in mind when you reach this critical point in the night. There are two different types of kissing. Move in slow and the surprise attack. Although the move-in slow is more romantic, it may be necessary to use the surprise attack because your date may be gone before you get there. As long as you remember everything I told you tonight, your next date will go perfectly. You have my word. And because I've only ever been out on one date in my entire life, you can be sure that everything I told you today will work perfectly. Disclaimer, I cannot be held responsible for any physical, emotional, or psychological damage occurring as a result of my friendly advice. Thank you.